I just found a power draw in under 15 minutes with this new Power Probe Fuse Monitor, and let me tell you guys how. So first off, how does this thing actually work? So you have your little probe tip ends that you can use to probe onto your fuses, and what this thing actually does is it'll measure current going through your fuses. So we turn that thing on and you guys can see, you can select your fuse modes like a min fuse, ATC fuse, max fuse 20 amp, and you can even do a min 20 amp and an ATC 20 amp. So you got a couple different options with this tool. If we actually flip this unit up top, you guys can see it will actually tell you the status of the circuit of that fuse that you're measuring. So it'll tell you whether you got an open circuit, the circuit is active, or inactive in terms of amp draw. If you're in an area where it's a little hard to see your screen, you can actually get your reading and press that H button and it will hold the measurement on the screen. And now I'll show you how we use the fuse monitor to tell which circuit has our draw. So we've got it set to min fuses because that's what we're testing. And we're gonna go ahead and just hit this 10 amp one up here for like control purposes. So we hit that 10 amp and you guys see, doesn't have any kind of draw, says inactive on the back of the fuse tester. So you know that that circuit's not pulling a draw. So we were accidentally hitting our hold button, don't need to hold anymore. Now we're gonna go to the problem circuit, which is this 25 amp CCV heater circuit. We get on there, you guys see 0.96 amps and that orange active symbol. That means that circuit is drawing power. Now we're gonna set our fuse tester down. It does have a nice little magnet on it, so you can kind of hang it up. And what that means, since it has a draw on it, that fuse isn't supposed to have any current on it with the key off. And you guys can see the key is obviously off, no power on the dash, key's off. So what does that mean? What that means is we have our CCV heater right here. The key's off and that thing's still getting hot. It definitely should not be getting hot with the key off. So that's definitely our draw. Now, why is this thing getting power? Well, if we look down here, I can see that the customer has done a homemade starter wire straight back to the battery relay. So that means that they've done some tampering around that battery relay. So your CCV heater gets its power directly after the battery relay is turned on. Once the key switch is turned on, you'll get power to this slow blow fuse 2 and it'll power up the rest of that circuit. So I believe when he was back there, he may have put a wire on wrong on the other side of the relay and it's causing a constant power draw. So let's get this slow blow fuse right out of this little holder. Come on, get out and test it for power. Alrighty guys, so now let's check onto this slow blow fuse and boom, you guys can see there is power on that fuse housing. So something is definitely plugged in wrong on the battery relay and that's what's causing our parasitic draw.